Hello and welcome to First Steps in Forex.com. Today is the 16th of January 2011 and we're looking at the Euro Dollar daily chart. Now last week we had a lot of fun. The Euro Dollar had dropped the week before and then almost completely, it did recover its position almost completely in the previous week. So it was a real swing down and a real swing back up again. Let's draw some lines in. We had a downward trend of sorts coming from here. Oops. Let's see if we can get this right. I hit multiple points. We broke out of it. We broke back in again. We had some pivot areas, support and resistance areas. We've definitely got some here, which is where we are roughly now. We've got one here. We've got some over here as well, where we bounced off from before, a recent low. See, notice bounce off here, here. And it bounced about off here as well. It's not an exact science, but it should be in the general area. Okay. Then we've got Fibonacci retracements. Okay. And so, as you can see, we probably have another support and resistance. If I look around the 61.8%, and notice once again how they, in a lot of occasions, a lot of scenarios, they match up. You know, we bounced off here, bounced off here, bounced off here on the lows and the closes. And notice here on the 78.6, it's also bounced a lot off here. It's amazing how many times this happens. Okay, and it just makes the thing stronger. Okay, here you have resistance, it becomes support down here, resistance, etc. So they switch over, support and resistance switches over, and when it's in the same area, it's called a pivot point. Okay. Let's have a look. So, as of last Friday, well, what happened last week? The last time I put a video up, we'd gone short, we'd made some money, we got out. And I said if we broke, I think we were on this day here, well, if we broke below that low, I would have carried on short. But if we went higher, I would have carried on, I would have gone up. And if I remember right, I had there's an area of support and resistance here as well. You can see here where it's bounced off. So I think if I remember, I said, okay, if it goes lower than the previous low and then goes short, but it didn't, it bounced back up. I had predicted that it had gone down, but this is a really important point. It doesn't matter what you predict, the indicators can tell you something. You don't make a move unless the price action follows your prediction, which is why I didn't go short, okay, because it never went below that recent low. It actually bounced back up. I waited, and as soon as it bounced out of that, came out of its support and resistance area, I went long around here, and I'm since long, and my stop is actually currently now at just below the close of the previous on Friday. Now, we've also had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upward moves. We've got what looks like a doji, a reversal, almost a shooting star. Or even a doji. That suggests to me a potential reversal. We've got a support and resistance area. Do we have anything else interesting? Is there a round number around here? Well, yeah, there's the 1.34000. That's a major round number. And that's another reason why you see it bouncing off here all the time. It's a support and resistance area. It's a round number. It's Fibonacci retracements. That's probably a very good bet that we're going to reverse. However, I'm not going to go short until we go below the low of the previous day. Okay, just to make certain. Okay, so if we join tomorrow's session, if we go, maybe another 10 10 pips below the low of the previous day, then I'll go short and I'll put my stop just above here. But of course my stop, the size of my stop has to be in relation to my the amount of money I have in my pot. It can only represent 2% of my trading pot. Okay, but that's a pretty good bet. But don't make the trade until you're certain that things have reversed. If it does reverse, then we're probably going all the way back down to at least here. Okay, because there's nothing really in the middle. Okay, it's a nice big drop. Okay, and I still think that the euro dollar is going to drop in the medium to long term because of all the problems that you see in the press every day about Europe. People are frightened about the euro because the problems in Ireland, the problems in Spain, the problems in Portugal, potentially Italy with problems. You know, it's just going to keep going and going and going. So what we have to be wary about that in the medium to long term, and as I said before last week, I believe, or the week before, in the long term over this year, I believe this euro dollar will continue to drop. Okay, because people will want to move their money to what they perceive as the less risky option, which will be the dollar. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. Don't make a trade. I'm not going to trade. Well, currently I have my stop here, just below that close. So if I get stopped out tomorrow, okay, then I'll wait until it goes below the close. Probably wait till the end of the day, end of the trading day, and if it closes below that, then I'll go short. However, it's possible, because we don't know for sure, that we might carry on going up. If we carry on going up while I'm in that trade anyway, the next target is the 50%. Okay, and even there, you see, there's another support and resistance area. Okay, because you see, bounce off here, 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 here. It's a pivot area, so that would be my next target if it carries on going up. Okay, so I'm currently in long. With a stop on the close, if I break through if I get stopped out, I'll wait to see what happens. If it carries on going up, I might get back in if it goes above that high. Yeah, in fact, I'll get back in if it goes above the high of the previous day, and I'll get back in short, or I'll go in short if it goes below the close of the previous day. Okay, that'll increases the probabilities of success. Great. Okay, so if you want to know more about the tools and techniques that I use, then please go to my website, www.firststepsinforex.com. That's all one word, First Steps in Forex. And there you can download a 150-page manual and 6 free videos, all for free, to get you started. Okay? Thanks very much for your help, and thanks very much for watching, rather, and we'll speak soon in a few days. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.